Danny.
Big old amount of hair you got.
I know.
Hello, everyone.
He's very blessed. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Friday.
Hey, look at that special guest right here.
Special guest.
I'm like, who? Who's the special guest? Pray tell.
Hey, Linda, you want to give us a comedy routine quick?
Oh.
No pressure.
I seen your comedy.
I've been married 3 times, and I said, my last husband was fantastic. He worked in advertising. He was one of those guys that held the sign, on the corner. I said, but he treated me like a queen. He'd take me to a nice place to eat, and he'd always carry my tray.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it.
Very nice. Very nice.
I am certain more people.
If no one's seen it, Linda does have some YouTube of her on stage camp.
The what?
Your on stage act. I've seen it on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I did it as a bucket list because I had cancer. And I thought, I always wanted to know what it'd be like. Am I even funny enough? Because you can be funny in life, but you're not a good comedian. But I took a guy named Kabir Singh, he wins all the shows, and he's fantastically funny. Was it yesterday on Facebook? I want everybody to know that I'm going sober. And, because I know him as a partier. And I just want you to know I could use all your help. And if you believe this crap, April's Fool's. I was going to say, congratulations, Kabir. But he dragged me with him. He took me. I've performed at Tommy T's, the San Jose Improv, Hollywood. And it was because of him. He just sort of dragged me with him. And it was fun. And being that I'm older, and I didn't think my sense of humor would go over, but people enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
You know the one that I really like too is when you did a little stint where you were. It was almost like you set it up like The Office, Linda, and people would come to this to get a reading from you at the store.
Yeah, that was at Angel Heart.
At Angel Heart, I love that. I think you need to bring that back.
Okay.
I love the whole office feel to it, where you'd sit there and you'd be talking like you're like it was hilarious.
And always checking out who's coming, how many men's is signed up.
Yeah, exactly. No, that needs to come back. I feel like now is a good time to bring that back.
Okay. Well, but you know what? They're closed right now as far as
right.
We're not. Yeah.
As soon as it is open, which I feel it should be soon, right, guys? Things are starting to open. You're going to the movies tomorrow, Linda.
I'm going to the movies,
yeah.
And then I have my Sedona event in May and June.
Yeah.
And the guy from Mago Resort, he said, we're on. I mean, for travel, I think they want to know that you had a COVID test.
Yeah.
The CDC just announced that. But I've had the vaccine, so.
Yeah.
We're on.
So they're just.
Huh?
They're just requiring a COVID test. I mean, a test, not the vaccine. Oh, okay.
At least 3 days before you go.
Okay.
That's what I heard. But.
Awesome. Hi, Lisa.
Oh, there's Lisa. Hey, girl. What's up?
Hey, Lisa.
Did you get taken care of that venereal disease you were telling me about? When I was a nurse in this hospital that was so busy, you'd go in the elevator and I had friends and they knew what I was doing. Hey, Raymond, did you get rid of that canker sore on your ass? People were like, what? Raymond has a canker sore on his ass? I told you to quit kissing it. You wouldn't get those.
Oh, my gosh. Hi, Greeter. Welcome.
Sunflowers. Hey, Teresa.
Constant.
Here with you guys, by the way.
The what?
It's an honor to be with everybody. I watch you, but I haven't been. I got so busy and things got cray.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
an honor to have you here, Linda.
Thank
Having
you.
some
Yes,
fun.
absolutely.
we
And
we
it's
just
awesome to be with you guys. It's no, people kind of treat me like I'm special, but I'm not. It's like,
Oh,
what?
You are
You're doing the work too. You know, we're all in it for the same reason.
Right.
We're here to help people be calm. That's what my guy said.
Mhm.
Now they're telling me to shut up.
we just thought you'd fit right in with this crazy bunch. So that's we are happy you're here.
I know, Linda. We're all one of the same peoples, but
We
it's
are.
an honor to be in the same room with you.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the same
Yeah.
path, and you know, it's wonderful.
Yeah. Constance is here in the house, and I have to tell you, I'd give her a little shout out. I got my second shot on Tuesday, and it kicked my butt.
Mm.
Oh,
And
Which
so
one was it?
it was Moderna, and I tell you what, it was pure hell for 30 hours. And
Wow.
she was on it with the Reiki and checking in with me. Constance, one of our beautiful family here in the chat, and sending me Reiki. And then someone posted and sent out the tweet to everyone to be praying for me. So then I had a lot of people, but yeah. So today I woke up this morning still with like a 99, but you know, here I am.
yeah.
What your symptoms were?
So body aches, crazy body aches that traveled, and it felt like literally like I don't know if you've ever had like someone stabbing you like in places and in your head, like stabbing you inside of the head.
Yeah.
But then just the pure, like a cap of headache, but then it would travel to one side and like, it was the weird thing. And then the 103 fever and literally my fingers and my toes hurt. Everything hurt.
Oh,
Wow. Do you have somebody in your house that was helping you or keeping an eye on you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It was awful.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
But it's done, and I'm still grateful I got it.
Yeah. Well, the day after the first shot, I ended up with vertigo so bad it was debilitating.
It's done, and I'm still grateful I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Scott's in the
Scott,
future.
is that you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you new? Have you ever done this before, Scott?
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Well, Canada's still, up here in Canada, we're still struggling getting enough vaccines.
Oh, I heard.
It's not funny. And where I live, the whole province of Ontario goes into a 1-month lockdown tomorrow.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I know. So.
And then Johnson & Johnson has something happen where they had to take back some vaccines or they're not going to come out.
Yeah, right. Right. They had quality control at the plant that made Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson.
Oh.
And they mixed the two vaccines together, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Crazy.
Whoa. Well, I'm glad
But they caught it.
Yeah, that's huge.
And they were honest about it. And they said, dudes, this is what's going to happen. They didn't go behind closed doors and act like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like
isn't that a great feeling that now that the other guy's gone, we actually get some truth, and they're not like hiding. It's so nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
telling us what's going on. It's wonderful.
It literally, like when people say I can sleep better at night, literally, we're sleeping better at night.
Right. Back when I was first reading, I don't know if you guys caught any of that, but I was getting Franklin D. Roosevelt so strong. And I would talk, I could see his crystal blue eyes. He was in my car. He was telling me the new president is going to bring in the New Deal like I did. He's going to change everything. And by God, if he's not doing that.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah.
He sure is. And, you know, I was just, when Danny was on earlier before everybody showed up, he and I were talking. It was like, you know, everything that all of us have been reading on is coming to pass. It's starting to show up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to know when the subpoenas start get flying.
Yeah.
You mean potatoes?
Yeah. Pretty cool. All right, guys. Lucienne, we are ready to get started, I guess, on some questions. I can pull a card for everyone while we're waiting. Oh, she's on it. She's already here. Okay.
Ooh.
Awesome.
So Lucienne, she posts.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, she posts our questions for us. So it's not, the question isn't for her, it's for Little Warrior. Will I get a job in New York City? If so, when? All right, Little Warrior. Thank you, Lucienne. Oh, and before we get started, just some business. We have a lot. Welcome all the new people here tonight. Have fun. It is Friday night and it's supposed to be fun and loving. And the community here is full of love and support of one another. So we totally are giving you a big hug. Welcome. And also the red hearts. So when Lucienne posts the question for us, she circles it with red hearts so we can see it. So any other hearts that you can use, we love the hearts. Just don't use the red ones because then it gets confusing. All right, that's it. No more business. Thank you.
Little Warrior.
Ellen's already looking forward to seeing Little Warrior in New York City if you go.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is different than what I do. Little Warrior, I'm not seeing anything else. It's just, you know, so I'm just going to take it out of the ethers and answer it.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I'm seeing boxes, Little Warrior. I do see boxes, but I see you sitting on the boxes, which is telling me there's a little bit of a pause there. A little bit of pause in the move, but I feel there are boxes, which means there's a possible move. But with you sitting on the boxes, it makes me wonder if there's a little bit of a pause.
Well, when I heard New York City, I heard no, then I heard New Jersey. It's close, but I'm getting outskirts because I got here 3 of Swords and 5 of Swords for New York City and then walking away. I'm getting to get a better offer on the outskirts of New York.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So I'll go because I got something very similar. I got the Ace of Pentacles starting out with this. So your job is coming. I also got the 3 of Swords. And when I pulled that, I heard not New York, but the job with Judgment, it's going to be a good job, but you're still in this planning stages with the 3 of Pentacles. So just hang in there. Things are going to work out, but not on your timeline, not according to what you want. But it is going to, you do have something coming up.
Right. I have maybe even a decision to make, maybe even 2 different jobs, maybe start off with one job and then ends up with another one because the pay might be less than wanted. So you might start one and then you say, you know what, like you said, it might be separate. But as far as New York is, I see eventually making some cash, but not right away.
Yeah. And I see that you're really going to find your balance once you get there. And I think the move comes towards the fall or in the fall. It's a little bit later this year.
Yeah. Every time I try to read for someone, I always try to put it in your highest good where you should be. I don't think about what you want, what you get. I always try to expand beyond what you're looking for. And it felt like the outskirts of New York is eventually we're going to be.
Yeah, and just to back up everything, you have the Six of Swords, so that is you are moving. And you have the Page of Wands, and so you're going to be discovering something, and I feel that fits with a lot of the other readings too, that you're going to discover something, and it also talks about taking that risk, and then you have the Chariot, but it's going to be really good for you. I love that car, you guys. Do you guys remember that car?
Yeah.
No, I like Mystery Machines, the bus. The Super Friends bus.
The Super Friends bus. I love that one.
Yeah. Hey, Little Warrior, I got a little hit. I think you are going to go into New York City, and I think there's some vacancies at Trump Tower, and I think you're going to be moving in there, and then you're probably going to move out right away. So that's where that little hiccup's coming in from.
Yeah, that's where I saw her sitting on the boxes. I love it. Love it, love it. All right, I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody's comment, but
Is the New York building still open? Is Trump
yeah.
or is it slowly disintegrating?
Trump was there the other day, so.
yeah.
Hey, Little Warrior, when you're there, give us the 411 on watching Trump go downhill.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'll have someone on the ground keeping an eye.
Yeah.
Well, Amanda says, yeah, it's open. Yeah, it's open. Oh, Sheila's here. Celtic Sheila Tarot.
Hey, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
Hugs to you.
Sheila's joining us Sunday for Easter coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh, nice.
The original gang back together with her and Scott. Yeah.
Yeah. We did that for, 4 or 5 months together, something like that. And then she had to switch jobs.
She got a new job that usually has her working on Sundays.
Cool.
Okay. Sierra. Do we have a question from Sierra or just Sierra? Because we all love Sierra. Sierra's my daughter. I'm so happy that you're here, Sierra. How fun. Came out on a Friday night to be with us all. And by the way,
411 on Sierra.
Yeah, 411 on Sierra. So the last reading we did on Sierra months ago about the moving, she did move. She found a place and it's on the river, just like we all got.
Mm-hmm.
Was it north?
Oh gosh,
I was getting like north. Just curious.
I don't know if it was north. That's a good question. I just know that it was exactly what we all were describing.
Okay.
So,
Lucianne, are you there?
Or is Sierra, maybe Sierra can write it out. That's so funny. Woo woo.
Is there anybody out there?
If it's just Sierra, maybe message from Spirit.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Amanda. Here we go. We're going to do this one. We're going to do Amanda.
Grandma.
A message from my grandma.
Oh.
A message from my grandma Doris. Okay. Doris. Thank you, Judy, for that super sticker. Blessings to you.
Amanda, I wonder if you have a crocheted blanket from Grandma Doris, because she showed me a multicolored blanket. So I was just curious there. Kind of like wrap yourself up.
She feels like when she was alive, she was really with the living. And I feel like she saw this Amanda. She knows who Amanda is, like she's around her. She was a bright little angel, Amanda was, and she's just very proud of her. But I feel like zoom, 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 like she was very busy. She was always like in charge.
I have one, but not from her.
She must see. Thank you, Silver. Blessings.
Yeah.
So Grandma Doris is here, and I see her. She's sitting here at at the table, and she's writing in cards and sending them like messages. Okay, thank you. So you want a message from her, and she's been giving you messages. So she's glad to be here. But they're messages of. I feel like she's trying to bring in messages of hope for you. Like there may be something that you've been feeling kind of blocked with or something. She's bringing in a message of hope, and she's writing the message of love on a card. And so literally around you all the time, she's breathing this energy into you, hope and love and strength. She is one of your guiding lights on the other side. She's not one of your guides, but she definitely is a light for you.
Yeah.
And she definitely says she saw her. By that, she means unconditional love. Amanda felt unconditional love from her. So she's craving. I don't think Amanda's life was too easy.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some drama there, but she's always with her. So sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the image I got is the same thing, watching over her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And what I pulled using the Work Your Light cards is I pulled Align Your Life. What is not aligned needs to change. So what I'm getting from Grandma Doris is to make sure that your intentions goes back to the intentions. Make sure that they're really clear, and what you want to do is where you should be headed. You don't need to do something that is not in alignment with you. So if there's something that you're thinking of doing and you're kind of wondering, just go back to your core principles and maybe ask your grandma what her principles. If you're confused with that, what would she do? And if it's not aligned, let it go.
There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you, Medium Kim. Blessings to you. Beautiful. I hope that was helpful, Amanda. We're giving you a big hug from Grandma Doris.
Group hug.
Group hug. Yep. Love it. All right.
Oh, what's everyone drinking? I've got water.
You never know what I have.
Uh-oh.
It is the best water ever.
Hopefully filtered water.
Whatever
I
you
would
put.
remember something funny about my son when he was a little boy. He's a Libra and he's very smart. And he loved me, and he was very, very, he never wanted to hurt my feelings, but I would walk around saying that I was fat, 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 fat. And one day he looked at me and said, Mama, you're fat, huh? He was like 3 years old. I said, how could you say that to me? How could you call your mama fat? And you could see his eyes like, oh my God, how do I help her? And he was thinking very hard, and he looked at me and said, Mama, and he put his hand on my leg and he said, you're not fat. You just got a whole lot of food stuck in you, huh? I said, shut up and go make me a sandwich.
I love that. That's hilarious. Lorraine, thank you so much. Blessings to you. Very kind.
Yes.
Sprinkles. Date left after 5 minutes with panic attack. Is connection broken?
Oh.
Maybe you shouldn't have been sharpening your knife while you were sitting there.
Okay.
Date left.
Wow, first card out. He literally had a panic attack.
Wow.
Surrounded in the lightning bolts. This is not the first time for him or them.
I'm not feeling it at all. I'm feeling the person has definitely walked away. But I don't want this person to worry. It feels like it wasn't, that's not the one. It feels like there's somebody else coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Sprinkles is saying that, okay, that Sprinkles is the one that had the panic attack.
Panic attack. Oh,
I thought they did.
But
so maybe
Sprinkles had the panic attack. So, but it's still the same message in that, because I'm feeling still the same message that there's just
like the person it's like, oh boy, I'm getting out of this one. And it's not really her fault. It's a physical manifestation of anxiety. And I feel there'd be somebody that comes in that is kinder. And I also feel the person makes good money. So that's what I'm talking. You know, nothing gets away from panic as a good money. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Stacy, thank you so much. Blessings to you. I want to say with this Sprinkles is that, but don't take it to heart that I feel like you were saved.
Definitely.
Every time I tap into this, I just feel like you were saved from a situation. And so try not to take it to heart that you had this panic attack. And, you know, Andrea's showing that you probably have these, you've had these for a while. This is something that you deal with, but I feel like you also are very empathic. So you're feeling things as well. So sometimes that's a good warning, even though they suck. Mm-hmm. It was a good warning. It saved you from something.
Yeah, like she might have been picking up something and started getting
right.
Yep.
You know, he can't understand her panic attacks. What I had guys didn't understand me vomiting on them. And you know, understand it or don't understand.
Yeah.
Was that your move, Linda?
Yeah, you need to work on the move.
Oh gosh.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, and I got the very similar things. I've got this decision that you're trying to make, and then it's crossed by the Two of Swords, which is a very emotional, blind decision, which kind of set this whole thing off with the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords. So all this stuff was coming at you. However, your hopes and fears are the Four of Wands, which is saying you really want something to work. This just wasn't the right person at all. But you've got something else coming with this Queen of Pentacles.
Yeah.
I got that too. Queen of Pentacles.
So onwards, right? Onwards.
Onwards.
Jean, thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
So, Sprinkles, I was just wondering if this is an ongoing thing with the panic attacks. But anyway, I do agree that there was something else. I don't think it was closed, but it's best to be friends with this person. There was like there would have been instability, it wouldn't have been long term. There is someone else coming in, but it feels like you need to get over some kind of social anxiety or something. Just let it flow, release, be comfortable. So I was curious if it was an ongoing thing that you had to deal with. But this person would have only ended up being a friend, so it wasn't, it was a sign kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Sprinkles. Blessings to you.
Blessings.
Greeters up. Greeters got a question. How many spirit guides do I have and their names?
Names.
You have 16. Their name is Bob, Marty, Mary.
Well, that's 3.
I got more, but I just keep thinking of that Matt Damon movie where he just keeps going on with the names and of all his brothers that he had. Anyway. How many spirit guides do I have?
Well, I would never get names for a spirit guide. Just lighten it out.
You don't get names?
No.
Neither do I. I don't get names.
I think names are associated to the person.
Right.
Because it's like these spirits don't have names.
Exactly.
They just give you an association that you would know.
Right. That's funny because I don't get names either.
No, I've never had a name for one.
No.
It's like more of a feeling than a name,
But I know readers that really can seem to pick up names.
Yeah.
Me, I don't do it.
No, I never get a name.
I use names when I ask for a name, then you get one, but it's more for me to call on someone in that arena. And there's many, I mean, I have a lot. It's a collective, but sometimes some of them have different personalities. And so at least I put a name to it so that I know if I want to call somebody strong or silly or light or something. So,
and when I'm stepping in here, Greeter, you had one of your spirit guides did step forward, and she really has I'm going to call her a she. She has a very feminine filter, very strong. There's some deep wisdom to her that she's bringing. She's been with you from the beginning. She's trying to answer your question here, so she turns around and goes like this. So there's many. You have a big spirit team, and they come in as you need them. But she's just big spirit team, and then you have a couple that are right next to you. But she's the one that came forward. I feel like that's the one that you probably feel a lot more. She's very familiar to you, and she has a very ancient filter. She's like wearing clothes that you would find way back in the Roman days or whatever. So she comes in with that period, but very smart, very spiritual feel to her. Also, but very grounded. She brings in a link to the elements, not elements, but like the grounding and animals and that kind of filter, angelic things like that. So I feel like she's part of that team for you, Greeter. But I don't have it. She didn't give me a name either. Or it could be Astria. I just said that and I hear Astria. What, Astria? Did I just make that up? Thank you, MJC. Blessings to you. Thank you, Lisa loves animals. Wow, I was just talking about some animal love there.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting that you have 3 guides, a male, a female, and a dominant female. And that's the one Debbie's talking about that's working with you now.
Yeah,
But I've gotten before, like people who are psychic and gifted, they have an extra one. I've seen 4 with most of you guys. I've even actually gotten 5 with another person I read for. But generally, normal people, I see 3.
Yeah, I think usually like 2 or 3 that are right there next to him, but there's a whole team that they seem.
I've always seen at least 3 when asked. And those that are gifted psychic have 4. And one person I seen had 5. But I was pretty sure that was an ET.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Very cool.
Do you guys watch that Alien show, Resident Alien?
No, I haven't watched that.
On Sci-Fi? I didn't think that
Sci-Fi.
was the last thing I would watch, and it's one of the funniest shows I've seen in a long time.
Oh.
It's on Sci-Fi channel.
I'm writing it down.
Resident Alien.
Okay.
Lisa Foster, yes, I see 3 with you, and they're all female. That's what I'm getting. Because Lisa said she's not gifted, and it just popped in. I see 3, and they're all female. It's like energies, female energies.
Right. Oh, a bunch of people are saying they love Resident Alien.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm like, okay, I'm on it.
I didn't think it looked kind of rinky dink, and the alien wasn't commercially it looked fake. It ended up being funny.
How many seasons has that been out?
It's just 1 season. They just finished the last of that season.
Oh.
They're picked up for a 2nd season.
Oh, good. We'll have to check that out and start taping it.
Blessings to you, Greeter. Thanks for being here. Ronald.
Okay, yeah. Message from Spirit.
Oh.
Just wondering, Ronald, are you ignoring your passion? That's what I heard. You're ignoring your passion. And I know before you were a woodworker. So I'm wondering if you skipped your passion. That's what I got right away. You're ignoring your passion.
Yeah, he's spending so much time on his new YouTube channel.
Good, true.
I got power. So the power you have to focus on what you want. Yellow is me, what you do, the color of what you do. And then we see that's extreme focus, like lasered in focus. You have the power to change whatever it is that might be going on or to manifest something that you want. They're reminding that you are the creator of your life.
Yeah.
So Ronald's new passion is YouTube, huh? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, his new passion is YouTube. But again, I was kind of getting kind of a hint on that as well, in that there are some things that, don't forget about these other things in your life or whatever, something to do with that. But I'm asking some more questions here.
Yeah, Ronald's very talented with woodworking, and it's like you need to balance it and use that earth creativity also, and like do both. That's that's what I'm getting here.
So the card that I got was dance with life, do something to change your energy. So this kind of goes along with what Scott and Andrea were saying, you know, finding your passion, and whatever it is, I mean, just really go into it and just find what you like. But if you need to change your energy, you've got to do it with joy and love and a lot of energy, and just dance with it. That's what I'm getting.
I don't know who hurt him in the past, but I feel like energetically, it's very hard for him to get out of his own way. I'm almost feeling like he doesn't trust, or he has issues with maybe even losses that he struggled in his life. But it shows him doing good. It shows new beginnings, especially financial and artistic type of beginnings. And he's a good negotiator, and health-wise, he looks okay. He might have struggled with his health, though, before. So that's weird. I see like he might have had health issues, or he's worried about health issues, but he definitely has gone through some hardship. That I see very clearly.
Yeah, possibly something still a little bit weighing on his heart. So Ronald, you know, the message from Spirit coming in here, I feel like don't. I know that you're feeling so good in one area of your life. It doesn't. Don't close the door on things that still need to be looked at and addressed. So, you know, you have the moon here, and then you have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. It's like, don't continue to address these swords. It's important to go ahead and address those, because it'll slowly but surely kind of take you down again. So just because everything is feeling really great in a moment or whatever, it doesn't mean that the stuff has been fully taken care of. So it's time to take that broom in there and do some more sweeping out of that room that you put, you know what I mean? So Ronald, yes, just a little bit more to do to work on some of that stuff, so it doesn't resurface in the wrong way. Bye, Greeter. Thanks for being here.
Happy Easter, Greeter.
Happy Easter, Teresa.
You know, Ronald, even though it's wonderful you're doing YouTube, I feel like your release and anything that worries you is gone when you do your woodworking. So I'm just feeling like that was the original passion. And just don't forget that, because it, like, your fears and your worries kind of go away when you're concentrating on your craft, you know, beyond YouTube. It feels like it gets you earth-centered. You're working with energetic wood, creating. So just don't forget that one.
It's like meditation.
Right.
Type of meditation, yeah.
Something like that, right.
It is, yeah. Beautiful. Blessings, Ronald. Thank you for coming and hanging out and sharing with us. Janice Raphael, what is my life purpose or theme?
That's pretty random.
Theme.
Janice.
Suzanne, thank you. Blessings to you.
Bless you, Suzanne.
Happy Easter.
What is my purpose?
That's a big question, Janice.
Well, as an overall, our life purpose is to learn and grow and love. Get over things that annoy us, issues, release people that don't serve us, that kind of thing. The life purpose for Janice.
Like, that's what I got. Love and peace is what is abundance and wealth. So that's pretty much for all of us. But I think she probably wants us to dig a little deeper.
Probably.
But always operate out of love. Make decisions out of love, not fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's another one that's had some disappointments.
Yeah.
So she lives a little bit in fear. She has a little bit of that resistance. So more faith is what I'm getting. She has to give faith. She has to hand it over. She needs to allow well-being, and you'll know when it's right, because all of a sudden everything makes sense. Things become very easy instead of resistance. And tell her, I need to tell her she has to be in grace for what she does have.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel that I don't, Janice, I feel you like things structured, and you have all your ducks in a row usually, and that part of that's really good, but part of it possibly could be about protecting yourself from things. My question though is, Janice, what is your birthday? And it's okay, you can share your birthday. There's only a few of us here. I'd love to do your number, your life path number.
No one will see it, just us.
It's just us.
Yeah.
Between you and us.
Between you.
That'll help.
I'll go.
Go ahead, go.
Yeah, I'll go while she's doing that. So I got the Ace of Cups crossed by the Five of Wands. So there's an emotional new start, but the challenge is the verbal altercations. And when I first pulled these two cards, I was thinking you might be good at calming those verbal altercations. However, you still, with the Three of Pentacles, you still have to learn how to do that and how to manage that energy of the Five of Wands before you can get there. You're feeling internally, I've got the Moon card for you, so you're feeling a little lost. You want to go back to a simpler time, but the outcome of this is the Four of Wands, which is success and celebration. So you will get there, whatever your path is, but you've got to conquer this Five of Wands energy, which is that back and forth altercations that you have. And that's what I'm getting on this.
March 20th, 1961.
Yeah, so her life path number is a 4. So it backs up what it's so funny. I love how that matches, you guys. So yeah, so life path 4, they're very down to earth. They like, they're rooted. They like structure. They're hard work. They're hard workers. They usually follow something till it's complete. So those are some of the basic things. So if you want to look up Life Path 4, so yeah, home, family, stability for herself and the people around her. She likes to create that. Yeah, being that rock. So that's a 4. Interesting.
The cards I dropped are all about loss from the past.
Yeah.
So if you're still holding on to anything that doesn't serve you from the past, whether it be a child or the divorce, whatever it is, use that love in your heart with that Empress and let it go. That's what it's telling me, is that you have some kind of loss you're still hanging on to. Everyone. Anything that doesn't serve you from the past is the past. Let it go. Say,
It's hard to I think
forgive.
it's hard for 4s to let go.
I live and I try to tell with these 4 words: love, forgiveness, release, and what was that one?
Fruity beer.
Beer. I'm gonna say beer.
No, I thought by trying to thought, but love, forgiveness, and release. And there's one
Remember,
other thing about.
doesn't mean you forget. People say like
No, you don't have to forget.
Father. Forgiveness is about not giving that power anymore
Right.
out. Because you're giving power out when you do that.
Yes.
If you hold on to that hate you have for your father, guess what? He wins. You don't. You've got to let it go, send him to the light, and keep moving forward. But I feel she really likes people too. And I think she got rejected in some sort of way. So she really wants to show her love for people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
I'm going to reiterate again. I had a reading, and it was horrible childhood. And what I was getting from Spirit is that you don't have to forgive the person, that did wrong against you. What I was getting is forgive yourself for being in that position. It was not your fault. Thank that person for giving you life, because that was our father, and let it go. It's like, you don't have to forgive what this person did. Thank you for giving life.
Go through the life review, so they have to feel everything you felt.
Yeah.
Right.
But remember, now you may not believe this, but Ruth Montgomery and the work I've done, we choose our parents. There was some karmic reason that we had to go through this.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, when I was growing up with that violent father, I couldn't figure out how the hell love would be that distorted. But look what it brought me to. It made me stronger. So
Yeah.
I forgave him. I really did. He never apologized, but I forgave him, and something happened. Something disconnected, and then things start happening better for me.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I think I lost at least 2 pounds.
When I forgive my own failures and forgive the other person, it was like a whole new awakening.
Oh, yeah.
Totally letting it go. You cannot control other people. You cannot control the past.
Right.
You just have to let it go, move forward, love in your heart, love yourself.
Right.
Should be golden.
And I love that, Linda, in that you lost 2 pounds, but I also feel like you gained a lot of life.
Oh, I sure did.
Right.
All that time, if I wish when I was young, I knew this.
Yeah.
I could get out of your own way. Remember, that which is likened to itself is drawn. You cannot create what you want. If you're constantly in your head, you have to be the observer of the thinker.
Yeah.
I've been practicing that since Cancer, thanks to my awakening. Holy cow. I wish I could bottle this stuff and sell it.
Amen.
Andrew, with his she can bottle. What would you find the other day? Was that a portal and then the creator? Every time she finds the portal, she gets like, oh.
I felt like I was going through the portal. It was like,
feed me, Seymour.
Woo woo. Well, blessings to you, Janice. I just, your energy. I love your energy. I just love how you love people around you, and you do create a safe place for people to be with you. And So I just, blessings to you. I hope that we were able to help you with these, with what your question. And Estelle, thank you so much. Blessings to you. I'm very grateful. Very kind.
Is there going to be any chocolate today? Since it's Easter weekend, does have chocolate to share?
I do.
Anymore, so they don't want the chocolate. They're not little anymore, so they're not interested. Can you believe it? These are my flesh and blood. They don't want chocolate. I can't believe it.
So I went out and you can order online, and then you go and Walgreens will bring it out curbside for you, so you don't have to go in the store. So I got all the candy from my grandbabies, and one of them was they're like eggs, but they have color on the outside, but they're that junior mint on the inside. You guys remember junior mints?
Oh yeah, those are great.
It was like a junior mint on the inside, and so those candies will not be going to the grandbabies. They're
he's gone. What did you say to him? It must have been something you said.
It was that fruity beer comment.
The fruity beer comment. He's going to get his fruity beer. His peach melon beer. No, just kidding. Just kidding on that one. Okay, so Heather, messages for kids.
Messages.
He left for chocolate.
He left to go get some chocolate. That's right, because
I was reading in my membership thing, and I was going along, and this woman asked about her father, and it was the weirdest hit because I see him, and he says to me, that statement, life is like a box of chocolates, and I say to her, oh my God, this is so weird. Why am I getting life is like a box of chocolates? Feeling totally silly, I'm saying it. She said her dad was a bigwig in the chocolate industry.
oh,
so there you go.
It's so funny because every time you start to tell a story, I'm for sure it's going to be a joke. So I'm like, oh, and it's a real story. So I'm like, oh, oh my God. All right.
Message from guides, huh? Heather wants message from guides.
Message from guides. Okay.
Message from guides.
So so Heather, I feel like what I'm sensing here, and I'm giving this metaphor, so help me out here. But I feel like you've sent out a couple things, and you're waiting for responses, and I'm not sure where this energy lies because it's kind of general, and it's kind of been a minute. Like you're almost getting disappointed that you haven't heard back yet from whatever this is. But I feel like then all of a sudden someone from a different direction comes in and says, over here, come this direction. So I feel like something's coming in. So whatever you put out there and you're waiting and you're looking this way, I feel like it's going to come from over here. I'm not sure what that is. So I'll look deeper into this, but that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. What's actually going on in your life, Heather?
This Heather here.
I got a completion coming up with the world. Celebrations, and it's coming quickly. Whatever's going on in life, I do have some kind of issue or something with a young person, young man, male figure. I'm not sure. Just a general question. there is something you're wanting and going for, and it's going to come to fruition. That's
Yeah.
Literally what I got.
Yeah.
I don't, like I said, these general questions are kind of like, we're searching, but there is something you're wanting. You have let go of whatever was dealing with in the past, but whatever you actually want, whether it's a job, person, whatever, raise, it's coming.
Yeah. But it, like you put it out over here, but it's coming from here.
Yeah, I got it. It's time to take action, and conclusions are within reach. So if you've put out the intention already, it's coming towards you. Within reach.
Yes. I love it. I just have to throw this up because it's right there. Right there. Ace of Cups. And it's really throwing you into a good direction with the Nine of Pentacles. It's going to be setting you up. You have the Emperor coming in, giving you that opportunity, and it's going to set you up. So however that energy fits.
So I got something a little different with relationships. I got the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and the Five of Wands. And looking at that, I'm going, well, what's the message there? You know, you're a strong woman, but maybe you bicker too much. And the messages that I got was to honor your energy. Don't give away your power. And that will allow you to have some healing energy towards you. So if you find out that you're someone's saying you're being too strong of a woman, if that makes sense.
No.
I got to go get a fruity beer. Hang on 1 second.
Sorry. Strong woman had to say something.
Yeah. Strong.
Well, and if you look at this card, the Queen of Swords has cut off this guy's head. So it's a very strong queen energy. But there's a lot of back and forth and finger pointing going on to it. So just honor who you are and make sure that you're not doing things to make sure you're finding the love and not just bickering. And again, that's what I got.
Hi, Georgie. Yeah, now you go get a fruity beer. Wayne said you should chocolate beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I got that her guides are saying that they're very proud of her, that she is actually connected with them. They're always with her, so she's never alone. I do feel like she's gone through some heartache, but she's looking at joy. She's looking at new beginnings. She's looking at, I don't know if she's in a relationship now. This doesn't have to be because of somebody in her life. This is because she's connected to Source and they are with her because she has a destiny, even if it's just about love, and that destiny is being fulfilled. They want her to know they hear her every word. I think she talks to them. But she's curious, she's open, and she's wanting to know, and they are there with her. You're never alone, they said.
Love that. Okay, blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was what I was getting with Heather too. It's like whatever she's doing, it's working.
It's working.
It is working.
I got you released something from the past that you needed to release, whatever it was. Doing good work.
She's a beautiful energy form. That's what her guides are telling me. So they want her to keep going.
Yay. Yay, Heather. Yay, Heather. Beautiful. All right. Happy Easter to you, Heather. You're welcome. Rhonda James. Rhonda James.
A friend from high school died. Her name was Chris.
Any messages from her? Chris.
Right away, I got Chris. Right away, I hear this person say, God, that was a bitch. Like, I think the death transition was tough. And it's like they're happy to be over there, but they didn't want to leave. But it's like, oh, wow. It was a hard death, but also Chris is very appreciative of Rhonda, whatever she's doing. I think she may pray for her or think of her. She wants her to know she knows she thinks of her. She wishes they would have talked more or connected more, but she's a beautiful energy over there now, Chris is. So she's telling me to tell you she's the lucky one. So don't fret for her. She's in good hands.
She comes in with a very like free spirit feel to her, like putting a flower in her head and hair and kind of very free, like angelic feel to her.
Drunk driver. So that was a bitch. That makes sense. I thought it meant her mode of death, but it was like, boy, 1 minute she's here, the next minute she's gone. Like, what the hell happened? And people who die suddenly will sometimes hang out with their bodies, as you know.
Right.
Like, where am I? Like, maybe the transition was tough because she didn't expect to die. But she's over there now and she's comfortable.
Just found out today she died. Jesus.
2017. So they weren't that close. She would have known.
Yeah.
She was sorry they had lost touch or they hadn't been talking to each other. But she's thanking her for the prayers.
Mm.
Yeah, she's at peace. You know, at one with the universe, right? You see her there. Just a complete understanding of everything. And just grateful. I just get the sense, just grateful for her life that she had and where she is now and all the things that she knows. It feels really relaxing.
Yeah.
She hadn't seen her since 1983. That's nice of Rhonda to ask about her.
Yeah.
What I heard right away is that she wished she would have been able to do more in life.
Okay.
That's about all I heard.
I just really got that she's in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
And like no regrets now. Yeah, but her experience here on this realm, her only regret is that she left so soon.
Right.
Yeah. But it sounds like, I don't know, Rhonda, how close you were in school, but it sounds like she liked to get into some shenanigans every now and again. But you know, just typical, you know, kid stuff. But I don't know. Did you play a part of that? Because she's kind of bringing that up.
Rhonda says, I'm glad she crossed over. I was worried about that. So that Rhonda's glad to hear that her friend transitioned all the way over. Yeah.
Yeah. Very kind of Rhonda to ask.
She was 49 when she died.
Oh.
So but when she was a joker. Okay, yeah. That's kind of what she's bringing in here. She has a little bit of a kick to her. Love it. All right, Rhonda, blessings to you. All right.
I'm listening to my babbling brook.
Ooh, very nice. It's so beautiful that you get to sit right next to that
I'm
brook
just
all the
trying
time.
to put on my petite bikini
Yes.
and frolic with the babbling.
I love it. All right,
Now, that's my kind of question.
No. Well, I need him to come into my life soon. I love it. Love it. Let's go to my love cards. Sterling roses.
Yeah. I'm assuming this means romance. Not like a, air conditioner fixer or something just coming in the house.
Gardener.
Oh, my favorite roses. Sterling roses are beautiful.
Well, Linda has some great experiences with her people who come and work on her fences and stuff, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
When he comes over to do it, he always is coming to fix my fences. I make shit up. I go over there and kick the fence down again. If not, I don't have to. Shay with my chartreuse flip flops, and I make a big appearance. And I try to hold my stomach in, but I worry about passing gas.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Jody Ann.
Jody.
Oh, Jody. Hey, Jody. Jody Ann is her name. I see right away. Here's a man. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, new beginnings. Did you have like a bad time with someone else though? Because I feel like you had some negative experience. But there's absolutely yes. The answer to your question is yes. Psychics are really no good with times, but he's definitely coming. Look at this. Look at this. He's coming in on his horse, girlfriend. Look for a horse.
Yeah, I see. And he's going to be rich. Or whatever rich means. Good man, wealthy man. You've been waiting. You've been watching and waiting, expecting him, and he's going to arrive. I see marriage, but maybe that just means romance, but who knows? You might walk down the aisle.
I complained to a guy who promised to walk me down the aisle, and then he sent me to the grocery store. Sorry.
I get it.
Okay, Jody, I get your wishes fulfilled. Here's the King of Cups. That's the man you want. But I also have Wheel of Fortune down here. But no, I'm getting here, know your worth. Because I feel like the next one isn't him kind of thing.
Oh, okay. That sounds right.
Like use your intuition, know it. Your wishes are coming, the one you want. Make sure it's the one you want. Because you can receive any kind of man, but it could be a test. Make sure you put in your intentions the man you want perfectly, Be straightforward, this is what I want. I don't want to know this, that, and the other thing. I'm tired of the games. I want this.
She says her ex-husband blindsided her and left her 4 years ago.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that makes the Five of Swords make sense.
She says, I know it now. So she knows what to look for now and what not to look for.
Wonderful.
So I got something very similar with the Chariot in the Tower. So that told me, about your ex. It happened kind of quick, or you're getting ready to move. Things are going to happen quick. You do have a choice with the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of emotional choice here. There's this snake in here, and that is rebirth as well. you have a choice between a hermit and a king of wands. And if, I don't know, I'd probably go with the king, and then it's the 10 of cups, all happiness. It's just going to be, it's going to be good. And I think it's going to happen kind of quick, but I did get the choice of two guys.
Yeah. I was saying choices too.
Yeah.
I mean, you always want to look for the person most compatible to you, except no other. Because if you just go out there saying, I want a man, then Spirit's going to test you a few times. You know, oh, this is it. And then all of a sudden it's bad. And then you're heartbroken again, starting all over again.
Mm-hmm.
She says she's 60 and looking for laughter for the rest of her life. Amen.
Yay.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
That's what I want. Laughter and money.
Hey, there's an 82-year-old man there looking
That's
for
right.
The love thing's important, but the problem, again, I'm going to repeat this, and I didn't learn this until later because, like I said, I've been married 3 times. You never can. It's always nice to have someone who's a witness to your life, but you really never can count on anybody. You have to be solid within yourself, because even if you meet Mr. Right, he could drop dead the next day. You know what I'm saying? Things aren't all, we're human. Things aren't always going to be. Don't look for someone to make you whole. You be whole and let the rest be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good segue. I really sense, Jody, that you've put a lot of work into your heart and your soul. This loss 4 years ago, or this blindsidedness, really opened a journey for you to seek wholeness within yourself, find yourself, do all these things for yourself. And you're thinking, why did I have to wait till I was 50? How old were you? 56, for this to happen. But you know what? You're there and you did it. And I really sense that you have climbed some mountains here, and you're in what they're showing me. You're really in a good space. And this person coming in, wow, he is romance right there. And you're gonna experience a whole new level of what it is to love and share life with someone, with this person.
Someone she can trust too.
And yeah, and your heart is, you've done the work. So you're at the space where you're going to be able to step into it and really fully experience love. So, yeah.
Thank you, Ronald. Yes. It brings up another good point too. If you aren't in the right position either, it ain't gonna work either, because like after my divorce, I thought I was there and ready. Well, I wasn't. I was getting the same energy that I was myself, right? I thought I was good to go, but no, I was getting the same type of person and growing each time. And then finally I got to the point where I'm like, I'm not accepting no one else except my forever. You know, I would see someone that wanted to date me. I'm like, nope, ain't gonna work. Nope. And now it's been 10 years of my current. So.
Oh, wonderful. That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Awesome.
So I also wanted to show you the cards I have. You're on the right path there. And that's the King of Swords coming in there. So he's going to be much more truthful and reliable and strong for you. So blessings to you.
There was like
And
3 or 4 kings in our readings for her. So she's getting a really good man coming into her.
Draw them in. And you know, even with that guy that left, she might even be thanking her life now that he's gone. Yes. I know my last husband left me, may he rest in pieces. I realized, he did me the biggest favor. I didn't realize how miserable I was until it was over. So.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that cloud is taken off and you're able to see clearly. It's amazing. All right. All right. Oh, Sierra's back in the house. All right.
Presence here and healing.
Insight on how to maximize my presence on her here on her land and healing. What does Spirit see on the land I live on for my heart? So healing and her presence to maximize that on the land that she lives on for her heart.
What land does she live on?
So she just moved. So she lives in Taos, New Mexico, and she just recently moved. And they live on this, and she lives on a beautiful piece of property. It's right on a river, and
I was just gonna say water. I'm seeing water.
And they just plowed the ground. She's going to be able to grow food and all that stuff she likes to do. But there's also some other plans as far as dwelling. There's a lot happening there, but it looks like she wants to know more personally. Hey, Avi lives in Taos. Avi, do you know Sierra? Do you know my daughter? Okay. So more for her. I feel like growth in her own soul as well.
Plus, doesn't she want to use the property for a healing space for people as well?
Yes, like maybe open it up for that. Yeah.
So this is your daughter?
Yeah.
Because she feels connected like you are.
Yes. She's actually read with me on the channel before.
Oh, okay.
There's something about the water on the land, like she's supposed to use it. I don't know if it's just to take a dip or actually use it as source. There's something about that water there. It feels special. I'm not sure. I just keep hearing water. There's something about the water. It is part of the land. Maybe it's refreshing. Maybe it's a natural spring. I'm not sure. Something about the water there.
Mm-hmm.
Is she living with anybody?
She does have a housemate there, and she has her two babies, her two kids.
Did she go through an ending that was pretty significant?
Yes.
She's got the Ace of Swords, but it's reversed, so she's coming out of that. And her whole cycle changed. She's making decisions. Sometimes she doesn't think long enough, but this is the place she should be. This will bring her to she's got the Death card with the Star card, which is fantastic. So this will forever change her. So she's definitely on the right land, in the right place.
That is a beautiful combination, actually. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's in her hopes, dreams, and wishes. So the Death card means her wish comes true through total rebirth. Yep.
Yeah.
So I got what this land is going to do for you. You're going to have some deep replenishment here. This is also about water when Scott was talking about it. If you look at this card, it almost looks like she is, or how do I get that? In water right there. It's also a good place of healing and breaking the chain of the heartbreak that you went in. And it's more, I'm getting an inner journey. So even though you're looking, it said in healing, and I kind of took that to mean healing others. Don't forget, it's your inner journey. You may be looking outside of yourself, but pay attention to inside your journey and how you are going to rewrite the future. Make sure that that's clear. But you need to take some time for yourself and just rest and be held. And if you have to hold on to yourself, then do that. This feels like a really good spot, though.
It feels tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see her connected with the earth, Mother Earth. This is the wisdom card. So healing, knowledge, her knowledge, the earth's knowledge. It's all in one in this place. This land is of service. It's going to be of service to help people recover. And then as well as herself. And then I have the renewal card. So her and the land, you know, it's all the people that come there. It's just, I want to go there. I want to go there because it feels like it's going to be a really special place and very special for her.
Yeah. Andrea, we will go there.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, it's like,
what about us?
You know, the
And
water
you guys
is,
too, for sure.
Awkward.
I know, wasn't it? Let's load the bus up. Let's go.
Come on, Linda. Come on, Debbie.
All right.
All right, guys.
Road trip.
Scott's bringing the fruity beer.
no fruity beer. I made that mistake once. I'm not doing it again. I thought it was just like a Valentine's special, and I just grabbed it, and it was like raspberry beer. I'm like, what? It was the grossest thing I ever tasted.
Oh. No. I just got the bad willies with that. Carmela, blessings to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carmela. But yeah, as far as that water on the property, I mean, it's like natural. You know, it's not like recycled stuff like in town. It's just feeling like you could. I was getting that vision of having almost like a priest would have that bottle of water. You know, it's like
Holy water.
It's like you have natural holy water out there. It feels like you can use it in your healing or whatever. Take a dip.
I mean,
Just, you can release through that creek.
yeah. So the deep connection here for sure. I can't believe the cards that came up, and it just really mimics all you guys. But I do have right here in the middle of the reading, you have the stars, and then you have the Ace of Wands there, and bringing in that this is absolutely very positive, and you're aligning with your stars, I feel, and this is this new cycle that's coming in, and it's a beautiful cycle. Right beside that, you have the Queen of Pentacles, but look at this Queen of Pentacles. Do you see all her herbs and all her jars and canning there? And that is you completely, Mother Earth, down to earth, Mother Earth right here.
You herb garden, huh?
She's also very generous and very secure within herself. So really being able to create whatever you want. And then the last two cards, I mean, you couldn't get better cards for your question here. You have the Ace of Cups and then Strength. I love these cards. But yeah, new beginnings, birthing something new, creative. Your cup is going to overflow here. And that Strength card coming in there, that's all about healing and expansion there with that, and good feeling. Anyways, everything that they said, and it's really this space is really gonna offer a place to really foster these new connections with others to bring this expansion, not only to your land, but to your area. So beautiful. Love it. Good question. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, guys,
So it'll be the first. Oh,
Okay.
Linda, thank you for hanging out with us as long as you did.
thank you. You know, I have a.
Yeah, thank you, Linda.
He waits for me to feed him. So
Aw, I love it.
Thank you, Linda. Great
Give me
seeing
a big hug.
group hug.
Bye-bye.
Group hug.
All right. All right.
No tongue. Group hug. Bye, guys. Thank you. It was wonderful.
Love
Thank
you.
Bye, Linda.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was lovely having Linda join
Yes,
us.
it was.
Yes, it was.
Such good
Awesome.
energy.
Awesome.
Yes, love it. Love it.
So we're going on a road trip to Sierras? Is that-
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going swimming in her creek.
I'm on some of her herbs.
Yeah,
Natural herbs.
Now, can you smoke any of those? Or
you can. You can.
okay.
Oh.
Not that I do that. I mean, I have the hair, but I don't do that.
Just in case.
I'm a fruity beer drinker guy.
Yeah. Julie Short Lucianne put up a question for Julie. It's up a ways though.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah. It's up a ways.
Sierra gave you a message there, Danny. I put it on the screen for you.
We all had the medicine.
We have all the medicine.
Awesome.
All right. Where is, you said up, did you have a timestamp for that?
8:04. 2 minutes ago. Julie Short.
Okay, so you mean like 7:04.
Yeah,
There it is.
4 for you. Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Does my brother have anything to say to me? There it is.
Thank you, Lucian. I'm so challenged. She retyped it for me. Thank you. All right. So does my brother have anything to say to me? So
Brother's name and obviously passed. Is that what you're asking? Julie.
Julie, let us know you're here still.
I always prefer names. To connect with a name than something random.
B. Mary says, okay, I'm getting a drink. That's a good idea. It's Friday night. Friday night, fun night. Friday night, fruity fun night. All right. I'm not. All right. Are we? Is there a lag in the thing?
I haven't seen it yet. Anything. Julie, if you're here, name of brother, past, separated brother,
Hi, Bobby. We're looking to see if Julie's here. All right. I'm not seeing that Julie is still here. So we can go on to a new question. Hi, Snow Wolf.
no,
Welcome.
Snow Wolf. That's a nice name.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Charm Cruise.
oh, the name was Dan.
Oh, Julie, Lucian did it. Okay,
Thank
sorry.
you. Dan was passed on that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, Julie. So let me know, Julie, if this sounds familiar for you, for your brother Dan. But he's sitting here and he kind of has his head down like this, and he does look over, but it's like there's a little bit of a hesitancy there. Usually when that happens, there's been there was some issues when he was here. Like he's hesitant. There's some hesitancy there about talking or communicating. Maybe some regrets or he's sorry. Oh, okay. So that maybe that's it, because he's going like this. He's sitting there with his head on his hand on his head. Okay. Okay. So because there's this communication thing. He keeps taking me back to the communication. So he's sitting there, he has his hand like this. These are new symbols for me. So I'm trying to understand. But did he have trouble in the end communicating? He was psychic. He was not sure of what to do with, most ashamed of it, afraid of it. Okay. Maybe that's the communication thing. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. That is a psychic card there.
Yeah. So soulmate. So, his psychic powers, messages to you. Soulmate. Your brother can be your soulmate. It doesn't have to be romantic. Very connected. Very connected. Have faith. I believe in miracles and growth. I think something is coming your way. Like maybe he's sending a miracle your way, telling you just to have faith. And like he's got you. He's watching. He's connecting with you. So I don't know if you're psychic, if you're picking that up, messages you're getting, whether in your sleep or something you see, and it gives you a message from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always going to be connected with him. She said she didn't see him for the last month because, you can't go into the hospitals and stuff.
Yeah. That could be the separation too.
Yeah.
Julie, was he some kind of mechanic? I was just curious if I'm getting the right person or whatever, but was he a mechanic? And then I know it's a long time ago, but he was showing me like either pulling your hair or teasing your hair. Like he would mess with you, like maybe tease your hair or something like that. But I was getting he's some kind of professional. It feels like he was a mechanic. So I guess I want to know if that's right or not. But I was getting hidden talents here with the cards, with the moon and patience. And then he had loss.
Definitely be his psychic stuff. Yeah.
But the center of it was King of Swords. So that's why I was feeling like he was a professional. But intuitively, I was getting, no, he was very connected to the land. County agent. Weird. Well, King of Swords is a professional card, so that's similar. Reason I was getting a mechanic of some sort. Maybe he tinkered with stuff. Did he like to fix his own things or something? Because it was like, yeah, I was getting mechanic for some reason.
So he's also showing me this where he must have had. He's showing me, and he's looking. I'll just describe it to you, Julie, so you can see what I'm seeing. He's there, and there's just light on him, and so I really felt that you were absolutely correct about that sight, that second sight for him. But he also had that feeling of, you know, that he
Okay.
that he saw things with that light. So so a cup half full, not half empty type feel to him. Like he always had that kind of that bright feel to him, how he viewed things. He also is showing me that, okay, so that makes sense to that too, that he also is shining a light for you, which he's guiding you in now. So he's like that hermit, the hermit card. He's showing me the hermit card. So he now is in a place that he can come back and now light the path for you. Right? Mm-hmm. And so bringing that in here as well. So look for that. Julie, you have abilities too, psychic abilities, because he's showing me a connection here with that, and then he brings me back to the hermit, that light, showing you the light. So he will definitely be there if you ever want to step into it, or if you do, he's part of that team for you. And yes, I feel incensings. Okay, so if you ever want to burst that out, he's excited about that.
Yeah. So I got something very similar. I got the whale song, and this. So this, even though this is a water thing, it's, people think, well, before they didn't think that whales could communicate. They thought it was just, it was just noise. And now you find out that they actually have this huge vocabulary, and this whale is in his own little bubble. So when you said that he, I think it was you that said that he didn't want to talk about it or something.
Right.
So that to me is really clear in this card, but he was extremely psychic. The AG, this card fits really, really well. Gathering around the power of community. And when you look at this card, this is the shamanic dream card, and this is the middle world little folk, the fairy folk that are around on Earth. That's not funny, Scott.
I love it.
But anyway, the Middle Earth, it just tells me about his love for the land, and he got to see things that normal people that were not psychic didn't see. So he saw all the intricacies of the land and how it grew. And the big thing, what he wants to say to you is the watchers. He's watching over you. He's there with you. Yeah, right. And if you want to, if you need him, he's right there. All you got to do is ask him. And when you said, yeah, I do see and feel things, this is him saying, go do it, in my opinion. And that's all I have to say about that.
I just threw out a couple cards from the Kipper and about Dan, and what I thought was funny is because high honors, gift, the man.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get it, gifted. You can't get it any better. I'm just like, whoa.
It doesn't come out any clearer than that. Well, Julie, it was nice to meet your brother, and I feel like he's really giving you encouragement there to really step into your own abilities there, and do what he didn't do. It's okay to speak out, apparently, now. So blessings to you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Time to meditate. Road tripping. I love your background, Andrea.
Thanks. It's a picture.
I love it. It's like when the sun comes through like that. It's yes, it's like a divine, something divine is happening. Yeah. Absolutely. I love it. Aw. Yay. Little Easter chicken.
Yeah, that's perfect for Easter.
When my mom passed, she had a whole bunch of chickens, so I got
She loved chickens. Yeah.
Yeah.
chickens everywhere. So this one could have like a plant in it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she had all these porcelain chickens everywhere.
I love it.
There's another one you can have a plant in or something. She had had them everywhere. Everything was chickens.
Well, hello.
Oh my goodness. He's like, hello.
He's late. Usually he shows up at 9 o'clock for something to eat. You're 22 minutes late.
Wow. He's really, he gave you some space there.
They just coming.
What? Does the person who took my texts still have them? Will they be destroyed?
Cell phone texts that we're talking about?
My texts. Charm, help us understand this. Charm Cruz, if you're still here, help us understand your question.
Like someone took your phone and has your texts, or someone took your books and has your texts?
Here's a creamer chicken.
A creamer. That's so cute. I love it. I love creamers and stuff. I love those. They're so cool.
Charm Cruise. What about these texts? Help us out a little bit.
Thank you, Lisa and Lucy N. and Renee. I've been seeing all these posts, and I feel like there's been more too, and Ronald and Jay and T-Barb. Thank you, everybody, for your awesomeness tonight.
Yes, they've been great.
Sierra says she loves all the chickens, Scott. Yeah, me too. I think they're adorable.
See, is there any more over there?
So is Charm still here? Because I haven't seen them come back on, so we may move on to the next one.
Well, this is my favorite gift from my mom.
Oh, wow. So is that like something you put on? You put something on top?
Yeah, you can put anything on here. You can put a plant on here, whatever. But it's a cow that looks like it's grazing.
Yeah.
But again, it's a platform. You can put it wherever you want on it. Yeah, you had that too. Yeah, my mom never threw away anything. So
Any moms throw away anything?
there's not. I mean, it took well over a month to go through all her stuff and papers, and I still got like a huge bag of clippings from my daughter's basketball and sports. She clipped everything, and I wanted to put it in a photograph book or something, in order of everything. It was like, it'd probably take a week or more just to go through it all and put it all in, but I have everything.
Sierra says you can stack a chicken on top of the cow.
There you go.
All right, so now there you go. Now you put a chicken on top of there.
Or I could put Archangel Michael on top.
Somehow I'm not sure about that.
Work that way? No.
Silver's in the house. Yay, Silver. All right. Thank you for letting us know. And so the question is, message from my angels, please. I love talking to the angels.
Yeah.
Silver.
Oh, big guy.
Okay, so what I'm stepping in here with your angels, Silver, and literally they show me with their hands on your head and your shoulders, and just pouring light into your head and releasing things off your shoulder. So I feel like there's some clarity or expansion or something going on with some old thought processes that are being cleared away, and things taken off your shoulders that you've been carrying. So I feel like so the messages will be coming in clearer for you as far as that is. But yes, getting rid of some old and sorry, I always just keep playing over and over again what they're showing me. So anyways, yeah.
So I pulled 3 cards. I got Beloved, Radical Acceptance, Lost Compass, Getting Back to Integrity,
Mm-hmm.
and Repairing the Veil of Forgiveness. And what I'm hearing with this is, if you're feeling lost, and if you're feeling that, if you might have did something or whatever, just know that you're really loved and you're supported. The angels are supporting you. Your guides are supporting you. It's just getting back to integrity and forgiving yourself, forgiving others, to repair that veil, so that you can get back to having a conversation with your angels, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got getting things in the right order, getting things focused and organized. You doing that, but I think they're also helping you do that and putting things in place so you can move forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at Scott. He's wringing his hands over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the situation here too. Because I have the devil in the middle, self-imposed restrictions, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Cups next to that. Queen of Swords is tension to detail, and then Four of Cups is kind of like feeling left out. So it feels like you're holding on to something you need to let go of. And then in the bottom, I have the King of Swords, male figure.
Okay, a group hug.
Group hug, yeah. As clarifier, I got some anxieties, creativity with the Page of Cups. It's an offer, new ideas, and looking for assistance. So it's like you need to look for a close friend or something to pour your heart out to. It's something you're holding on to that, according to these cards, and I don't know if you have children, but I'm getting the energy of a little one or younger connected to you, meaning to have a chat or something like that. So, I mean, that's why it's a lot easier when you, your personal ratings, you can talk back and forth. Oh, do you have a child? To get it going a little easier. But there's some kind of self-imposed restrictions according to these cards. Just let it go. Maybe you're bored at home. Who knows? That's what flopped out for me.
Yeah. I'm just backing up the entire theme that everybody got, and letting that go, but that you're being pointed in that new direction, and stepping into this energy. I just love this new opportunity manifesting. Yeah. I mean, it's just this. It's perfect, beautiful.
Is that arrow?
Yeah, arrow shows up at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, arrows.
Set your watch by it. Someone asked me what this deck was. It's called Return of Spirit. That's what the box looks like.
That's really pretty.
I think Georgie asked. This is the back side, and that's what the.
Yeah, I love those cards. Yeah. Love those. The song that comes in here for you, Silver, is "You Are in the Arms of an Angel." You know that song, right? So you can find that space of comfort and love from there to do great things. So blessings to you, Silver. Yeah. You're in the arms of the angel. Launch from there.
Hey, you guys, I'm going to need to get going. My back is tweaking.
We're all heading out now. No worries. We're at that time. Our body starts to tell us, "Oop, we are done." Arrow shows up and says, "Nope, we're done here."
You're some food, so I gotta go.
Yeah, right. So you know what a great night, fun. We got to do some readings and hopefully guide some people. But the best thing about tonight was just sharing the love and
Linda G.
I mean, bringing it in tonight and
Master Linda.
Well, so the best thing about
44,000 subscribers. So,
yeah.
But the best thing about this night definitely is Debbie, you bringing all this together. So thank you so much for that. Thank you,
Danny. You're so sweet.
Nice one, Danny.
Thanks for coming in. I just pull up the the van and everybody hops in, right?
I'm just gawking.
You're just gawking in the coffee. This time, that's right. We were in the coffee shop.
Gawking in the coffee shop.
Yeah, Danny.
Renee, thank you.
I won't discuss it, Danny.
Eyes up here, Danny. My eyes are up here.
Anyways, fun night, you guys. The love in the community here is just overwhelming and just
Awesome.
really blessed. And so until next time, you guys, please take care of each other, or not each other, yourselves, unless you know each other. I don't know. We do actually have a community on Facebook if you do want to kind of step in and take care of each other. And it's called
check out Tarot Love Community.
We have the Tarot Love Community. And where can we find that, Andrea?
I don't know.
Instagram.
I forget the link. Where's Renee?
Renee, can you post that link? Tarot Love Community, and also Wayshowers on Facebook. So in between, you all can communicate and pray for each other, or just laugh with each other, however that is. And there is the link for tarot.
Well, that's the
tarot. Oops, that's not it.
Tarot Love Community. Yep.
The Tarot Love Community or Wayshowers, and I guess I'll type that one.
Well, that's the website. Or you can go to Tarot, type in Tarot Love Community on Instagram. So I pulled an angel card here. It's all about life review. So it seems to be a theme of the night.
Yep.
Take inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal anything that's unbalanced. Archangel Jeremiah. Life review.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful. So those are the two places in between that the community that we all communicate in between the lives. Thank you, Scott, for that card. Did anybody else pull a card for the like that?
I pulled this.
Aww.
Peace.
It's all about love, peace and love.
And blessings.
Oh,
And
and
blessings.
blessings.
And
I
Katie.
love it.
And Katie.
And nature.
Oh.
And crystals.
And crystals.
I have a heart crystal here. It's an amethyst that looks like a heart.
Nice.
And sand dollars.
So lead with love, and we'll see you all next time. Blessings.
All right.
And
Bye,
chicken.
y'all. Thanks for joining us.
And chicken. Instead of kidding.